Oh, but probably is. Like that.
Yeah, that's perfect. Okay. All right. Well, Miss Davis, for anyone that doesn't know who you are and what you do, who are you and what do you do?
I am Gloria Davis, Executive Director for the Girls Club of Los Angeles. We provide early education, youth development, and community outreach to the South Los Angeles community.
Okay. And looking back to, well, actually, when did you first start your journey, your
Well,
fitness journey?
my most recently, my fitness journey started about 2 years ago. I think my anniversary will be approaching around May 30th.
Yeah, May 30th. And looking back to when you first started training, what do you remember feeling or thinking about fitness at that time?
Well, I thought I knew something about fitness, but I didn't know a whole lot. I would walk occasionally uh, and do other different things just to stay moving somewhat. But since that time, it's a whole new world. I started out, I think I was working out like once a week with you. And then we increased it probably after 6 months to at least twice a week, and then eventually 3 times a week.
And,
So
and, and what approached that thought process of like, okay, starting now, like you're walking once a week or sometimes even twice a week, and then making that initial move of, okay, maybe I need some resistance training. What started that spark?
well, the way I was feeling just sluggish and tired. My work is pretty demanding. So I wanted energy to be able to feel good doing the work versus just being tired when I get home and just almost, going right to bed and still waking up feeling exhausted.
Right,
So I needed some type of relief. And I
right.
think increasing the workout really has helped because I'm not the same person anymore. I
Yeah.
do not feel the same.
Well, like going back to your work and your demands, what does it require you to do? Are you on your feet a lot? Are you with children, the parents, staff members, or what do you do? What's a normal
It's
day?
a it's it's all of the above, but mostly it's sitting at the desk a lot of thinking and processing, strategic planning. But also, I get a chance to go out and be with the families, the children. That's my break. When I've been at my desk too long. Okay, it's time to go out and see what's happening out
So there's
there.
no break. It's physical and mental, and both of them
Yes.
just drains you, right?
Hmm.
Yeah. And that moment when you realized I really need to make a change, and you were saying because of the drain you would feel, um, kind of go more into detail of what specifically you wanted to make that change about. Was it more of the, you said it was a relief, but like what type of relief? Was it the movement? Was it the um was it the restricted relief, or what was it? What kind of relief were you looking for?
Well, stress.
Hmm.
That was number one because it was just, from day to day, it can be very stressful. My work, and I thought about my family history. My mom and my father. My father, he died during this journey from diabetes, and my mom is in assisted living. She's doing fine, but her diabetes and everything is under control. So I didn't want that type of life for me, and I think the way that I was going, that would happen. Just being tired a lot from work and just living.
Right.
It's a very difficult time right now for a lot of people. And I'm the type of person that gives back to the community. And so being involved in the community, it can be very stressful when you listening to everything that's going on with families and children. And I try not to hold on to that, but without some kind of system or some type of weekly routine that allow that release and work out and just feel better about the whole process and feel better about myself. I wanted to, if I'm giving back, I want to first take care of myself.
Yeah.
You cannot give to the community without taking care of yourself.
Yeah.
So,
Agreed.
hey, I was like, well, look, I'm going to put my oxygen on first, and then I will have more to give to the community.
I agree. I love that. I love that. And so where you're at now in your journey, what has surprised you the most about what your body is capable of?
Wow. I just from day one, see, I was like compared to other people because I think when I first met you, it was a group of us, and my sister and friends, and the things that they was doing, I was like, I would never be able to do that. And now I can step up on the box and get down, but I do have a bad knee, my right knee, and I just never imagined it being so strong. Just every part of my body, my arms, my legs. I just never felt. I never thought they could be that strong. And now I'm working on my waist and core. And I didn't think my core could get that strong because I
Yeah.
never had did any core work before. I always ran away. Oh no, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna just walk and walk fast, something like that. But core work, I never thought about doing core work before.
Yeah, okay. And going back to the knee, what was it that you felt with the struggle most on the knee?
Well, the knee wouldn't. It was a range of motion,
Mhm.
and that range of motion is totally different now. I can stretch it out. I can uh, squat, do all the things that I couldn't even do before.
And did you ever get the knee checked out?
Yes.
And what were they saying?
Well, they recommend surgery,
Mhm.
a complete knee replacement.
Mhm.
But the way I'm feeling now, I don't think I'm gonna need that knee replacement.
That's amazing. That's so amazing. And you face obstacles that most people never experiences. Like they never experience at all day to day. Can you share one or two of the toughest challenges you faced and how you pushed through them?
Woo. Oh, I guess for we have I operate early education and work with a lot of families. And probably one of the biggest challenges this year is recruiting the right staff and getting the right people in place. Which we have, I think we've done a great job of doing that. But sometimes that can be challenging when uh, three or four people are sick, and I might have to come out of the office and go into the classroom and just sort of monitor and make sure that we're in ratio and make sure that the children are safe because the families, they expect us to provide that for them, and we want families to be able to go to work and feel that their children are in a safe place.
Yeah, and do you feel like that toll kind of drags on with you when you go to training, when you try to do the physical activity for yourself as well? Do you feel like it drags on when you apply your workout?
I don't think about it really.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, I let it go. When I come here to you, it's about me.
Yes.
It's like, okay, whatever problems at whatever time I get to the office, 8 or 9, that's what I will deal with them.
Now, in a lot of cases, people, it's hard for them to let that go, right? What advice would you give them to help them keep that aside and focus on you in that hour of training for yourself? Because some people, they just it drags on with them until maybe middle of the workout, and they're like, "Oh, I totally forgot about what I was going through." But how can you let that go before you start your training?
Well, one of the ways, and you have helped me with my breath work. I just concentrate on breathing and relaxing and just really enjoying the experience. At first, it wasn't like that because I was very nervous about the whole experience because I was thinking, I don't know what I'm doing. But the way you have really taught me how to use the equipment, how to stay focused. So I think it's about staying focused.
Hmm.
It's like setting any goal, and you have to focus and concentrate and be dedicated to that
Hmm.
goal. I know how I want my body to look. I know how I want it to feel. So that's what I'm thinking about when I come to you. And the rest of the time, I have it's this is only an hour,
Mhm.
so I have 23 hours to deal with the issues and the problem. And also,
Beautiful.
at the end of the day, hey, I put my best effort every day into it. And I'm a hard worker, so I give it my best. Once I give it my best, I let it go. You have to let go.
Yes, I agree. Beautiful. Beautiful. And how has your definition of fitness changed from when you were younger to now? The definition of fitness.
Before, I think I just saw it as like, getting some exercise. But now I understand the workout process, what it needs to look like, what it needs to feel like, and how I need to prepare for it. Because it's also about eating properly,
Hmm.
drinking enough water,
Hmm.
taking supplements if you need to.
Hmm.
So it has changed. It's totally different. Like I said, I was just probably just moving around a little, just stirring around, but now it's a full workout for me.
Nice. Yes. And many people think it's too late to start in their 50s, 60s, 70s. What would you say to them based on your own experience?
Oh, it's never too late to start. I was feeling the same way that, hey, I'm in my late 60s. I will be turning 70 pretty soon. And I feel great. It's never too late to start.
Yeah.
And plus a lot of the videos that you've shown me, people that older than me, and they weightlifting. So, hey, I'm holding that in front of myself and say, hey, I can get there too.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. And how has your fitness journey impacted your everyday life? Things like walking, climbing stairs, playing with grandkids, traveling, or hobbies.
Oh, now I when I walk down the stairs versus taking the elevator. So I love it. I At work, I'm walking. We just install a new Nature Explorer outdoor environment. I'm out there in that environment. We're working on doing some gardening. We have done gardening in the past, so it's great. And plus, uh, we also provide the same type of activities for the staff. Every Friday, you're there at the
Yeah.
Girls Club of Los Angeles.
Yeah.
Uh, for 2 hours, we have a 9 o'clock group and we have a 10 o'clock group, and it's for all the staff that would like to participate in it. So it has
Yeah.
really impacted my work, because I felt like, hey, I'm doing this and I see the improvement in myself, so I want the same thing for my team that work with me daily. That's
Yeah.
how they can give their best
Yeah,
for themselves
absolutely.
and for their family and the community.
Yeah, and the organization, just
Yes,
everything in general.
and the girls club. Yes.
Yeah, amazing. And what are you most proud of that you've accomplished in the gym? The most proud of?
Most proud of. Let's see. Well, first of all, my weight is down. I probably lost about 20 pounds or more,
Yeah.
and I'm very proud of that. And just learning how to eat clean and better. I
Hmm.
think that's what I'm most proud of, and being able to just stay in that routine, because it's hard. It can be challenging, especially with stress at work and celebrations. I get the opportunity to go to a lot of galas, and it's just
Yes.
hard and challenging. This weekend I was at one. But what really works, you always say, okay, what the weekend gonna look like? What you got on your calendar? And I tell you, and then I said, no dessert for
Yeah.
me. No dessert,
It's
no
a second
dessert.
job. It's a second
Yes.
job. Oh yeah. And how have your friends or family reacted to the changes they've seen in you?
Oh, they love it. My mom always, she always was telling me, "Oh, you need to lose that stomach and all."
Uh-huh.
So she's very proud when I go see her. I try to go see her at least a couple times a week. My sister go daily, but because of my job, I can't go. She's loving it, and she's happy. I get a lot of compliments from friends and staff, just on a daily basis, and that's my opportunity to encourage them, especially the staff. I say, okay, make sure you're out there next Friday, to to work out.
Mm-hmm.
So it has really been great. Just the whole
Nice.
experience. I'm loving it, and I'm really just leaning into it, and just looking forward to continue.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. And when you hit a setback like an injury, illness, or life stress, what strategies helped you get back on track outside of the breath work that you mentioned?
Well, you turned me on to a chiropractor, so I've been going to that, and hey, I just tell myself, hey, that's part of it. That's part of it. If my leg gets sore, that's just part of the process. I think it like a growing process. Hey, you got to go through it. It got to be some pain in order to make growth,
Right.
and that's in any area at work, with my job. Sometimes it can be almost overwhelming, but you have to just push through it.
Yeah.
If that's your goal, and just keeping your eye on the target. You know what your target goal is, and keep your eye on it. I
Yeah.
mean, it's okay to have setbacks. I think that's when you learn the most about yourself. When you fail at something, it's not all about it's about winning, but you have to. It's a journey. It's
Hmm.
not a destination, and the journey is going to be bumpy sometime. And
Hmm.
I understand that. I have no problem, going through the bumps, and just because it's going to be over. It's like a storm. It's
Hmm.
not going to last always. You're going to be up, and sometimes you're going to be down. And
Yeah.
you just have to keep that in mind, like, okay, hey, this is just a bad day. I didn't work out like thought I was going to work out today, but I'm going to come back tomorrow, and I'm going to be stronger. And that's
Yeah.
how I face it every day.
I agree. Kind of similar to like life obstacles. You never know what comes your way, what actually hits hard for you
Mm-hmm.
some days, right? But if you can force that outcome yourself in the gym and you learn how to deal with it, it kind of helps transfer over to real
Mm-hmm.
life scenarios, right?
It prepares you for whatever's next in life.
Yeah, like
I
flat
think,
tire in the freeway or something. Like you
yeah,
just never know.
every time you have a setback, it's setting you up for something that you're gonna experience in the future,
Yeah, absolutely.
and you're gonna be ready for it.
Yeah. Hmm. But you got to put that upon yourself, right?
Yes.
Like you got to force it upon yourself.
And that's that self-awareness. You have to have self-awareness and awareness of others.
Yeah. And at your age now, fear of injury, of looking silly, of failing can be very real. Did you have any fears starting out, and how did you overcome them?
Oh yeah, I
Yeah.
had a lot of fears just even lifting weights. I'm thinking, oh, I'm gonna drop it or something. Especially stepping up on the box. That was a fear with my leg being so weak.
Right, right, right.
But now it's stronger, and the fear is lesser. But I just the same way. I just have to push through it. Am I gonna let stepping up on the box stop me from having a great workout? No. So I
Mhm.
just say, hey, just breathe, and step up on the box. Just be careful. Make sure, and you usually standing by, so that So I, I feel at ease.
Yeah. And I actually want to go back to one of those situations where you have kind of broken your own falls in the box step ups, right? And post fall, did you feel like there was an ache? Did you feel like there was a difference in recovery, of tension around the knee area, the leg area, or was there any tension at all post fall? Like, let's go back to that story.
Um, I think, let's see. I try not to remember stuff.
Yeah, but like I was most impressed of how well you're able to get back on your
Oh
feet right
yeah,
after,
but
because some people can go hiking or something might happen, break their own fall, and then the recovery takes like months, a year. In your case,
oh, I got right. I was like, this is how I was thinking. I remember now. I was like, okay, I can't let this defeat me. I've worked too hard. I think probably was like probably a year in, and I was like, I've worked too hard, and it was very scary. But I say I just pushed through it, and like I'm gonna get back up there. I gotta try because I think I tried it that same day. Oh, okay,
mm-hmm,
okay. So I just pushed through it,
mm-hmm,
and then by the next week, I was okay. I just
yeah,
continued.
and there's a higher level of recovery for those who stay consistent in training, like the cells, the scar tissues around the area where the impact happened. And if it wasn't for your training for the past, I think that happened like what, like 6 months ago, eight
Hmm.
months ago. If you didn't have that consistent training years before, it wouldn't have been as strong for it to recover as quickly,
Hmm.
right? And
Yes.
that's another big one that people need to understand is like in any cases outside of whatever you're doing, whether it's going to the beach or someone just fell the parking lot because they missed a step, you want to be able to have the ability to save the fall, and if you don't save the fall, the ability to recover as quickly
Hmm.
as your body can.
And for me, it's about bouncing back. You
Hmm.
can't let one incident or two or three incident stop you from living. For
Right.
me, this is about living. And I remember some years ago, I did the LA Marathon, and I probably like in the middle of the training, I hurt my knee, and I just bounced back the same way. I think I went and got it checked. It was no fracture, just and then I just continued. Sometimes you have to let your body recover.
Hmm.
Recovered a couple weeks, and then I started back walking, and I was able to finish the marathon.
Yeah, yeah, beautiful.
Yeah.
Okay, and if you could talk to your younger self, say in your 30s, 40s, or 50s, about health and fitness, what would you tell her?
I would tell it my younger self
Hmm.
how important that core work is. Because I would, as a young person, my sister and I and my mom, we would walk a lot. We would run, but I never worked on any core. I was just like, okay, I'm gonna just do that. But I think your core is what really keep you balanced and keep you centered, and that's when you fall, you're able to recover, or when you almost fall, you're able to recover quicker. So I really would just say make it a total body. Not just because I would diet, I could lose weight fast and do all of that, but it didn't. I would gain it back as soon as I stopped doing, stop dieting.
Right,
I gain it right back. So I would say I wouldn't do a lot of the things that I did to lose weight, to get into a dress, okay, this is coming up, and hey, I need to lose 3 or 4 pounds to get into this dress. I wouldn't do all of that. I would have a routine. I would tell myself, hey, start now, start when you're young, and you can keep that routine.
yeah, have a set routine. Okay, and we're almost done here. And what do you want other women or men your age to know when they see your story? What do you want them to take away from it?
I want them to know they can do this too. Anybody can do it. If I can do it, you can do it too. And it really, I don't think it matters where uh what weight you are. The key thing is getting started. Get started. Even like when we first got started, like I said, we was doing once a
Once a week.
week,
Hmm.
and we gradually. It has to be a gradually build up. You can't go from sitting all day on the sofa to running a mile,
Right,
but you can walk a half mile. And that's what I would suggest. Just start easy. Get your trainer, start easy. Do your research first. Go get your body checked out with your physician, and just start there and move from there
right.
and notice your progress. I was impressed. Hey, each week I could notice a difference in my body. And I was like,
Hmm.
I never thought it would get this strong, but I noticed that from the beginning. And it's important to set goals
Hmm.
and track those goals. Monitor your progress, and that's what keeps me motivated. Like,
Yes.
oh yeah, I can see. I can look back 2 years ago and see how what my weight was, that my measurements, and all of that,
Yeah, absolutely. And
and how my clothes fit.
how the clothes fit. That's a big one
Yes.
too. But acknowledgement as well. I feel like that's a
Hmm.
big key takeaway.
Yes.
Some people just work, 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 and they don't acknowledge the fact that the progressions they've made, they're overthinking of what they want even more, that they forget to acknowledge where you've gone so far. So that's a good one. That's a really good one. And last but not least, what's next for you? Do you have any new goals you're excited about now?
Oh, let's see. Well, I really want to continue. I'm not trying to lose weight, but I tone in my body. That's
Muscle
that's
tone.
that's what I want to. I want to see when I put my dress on. I want to see my muscles,
Yes, yes. Okay.
and just that's my main thing now. Just really toning and
Toning.
continue to eat clean and take the supplements that I need to and continue the lab works. I really want to sort of really watch my numbers
Mm-hmm.
to make sure they're where they're properly in the right place,
Mm-hmm.
especially thinking about my family history
Right.
of the different type of diseases that African Americans just suffer from in general.
Yeah, you want to break patterns. Yeah,
Yes.
absolutely. Beautiful, Gloria. Well, thank you.